problem. You have to know that I wanted to run too.
No, you did. You wanted to run under your terms.
Not under my terms. Do us right. See, that's the other misconception. I'm never going in there yelling and screaming so Joe can be done right. I've been homeless. I'll be fine. I got people's house I can sleep at if shit times get hard. I'm fighting for y'all to do the right thing by us, the people that made the show. You know how many times I went there and fought for the desk of rights? Like, you said all that at my podcast, and I went home and thought about some of that shit. It was your perspective, so it's fine. You know how many times I've gone in there and fought?
Quick plug, if you haven't seen...
So Akademiks had Joe Budden on his podcast, and one of the main things they was talking about was, why did Joe Budden leave Everyday Struggle after only 9 months? He was just like, the show was such a hit show, he wanted it to last so long. And Joe Budden was like, just do us right. He said, I'm never going in there yelling and screaming just so Joe could be done right. He said he want everybody to be done right. You know, in business, unfortunately, it exists. You have to be realistic, especially when there's a contract already in place. And then they were speaking about like the money. All Joe Budden wanted was an extra $10,000 a month. That's all he was asking them. Because at the time they was doing the show, they was getting about $22,000 a month. And he said after he paid his manager, it left him with about $19,000 a month. And he said he wanted $50,000. They was offering him $40,000, and he basically said he left because he wanted $50,000 a month and not $40,000 a month. Me personally, I don't think that's a big difference, but I'm not in Joe Budden's shoes. Like, of course, that extra $10,000 every month will be a huge difference. So that's the reason why Joe Budden left Everyday Struggle. He said he saw his worth and he decided, to get it on his own. And I've been a fan of Everyday Struggle ever since it first started in 2017. It was on 5 days a week. I used to watch it 4 days a week when it was Joe Budden on there. Like, when it wasn't Joe Budden on there, I did not watch it. But it reminded me of ESPN, like when they talk about the athletes, but they talking about the rappers. So it was like a perfect show idea when it was Ak and Joe Budden. Like, at first it was kind of rocky because it was just all Joe Budden screaming at Akademiks, screaming. But then once they cut through that, they was actually talking about some real topics. It was like Akademiks was giving a younger perspective and Joe Budden was giving an older perspective. But after the show ended with Joe Budden at the end of 2017, at the following 2018, the top of the year, they was trying to get Star to work out. They was trying to get like Wayno, some other people, but they ended up sticking with Wayno. And I was trying to watch it. I was trying my best to watch it with Wayno, but it wasn't the same like how it was with Joe Budden, because even though they was talking about rap news and rap music, I liked the Joe Budden perspective because he wasn't no yes man. Like, he gonna speak his mind. If he hate the song, he gonna let you know why he hate it. If he like the song, he gonna let you know why he like it. It's just he give his honest opinion. I can't stand listening to interviews and podcasts where the people are scared to give their real opinion because of relationships. Like, Joe Budden do got a lot of relationships, but he also at the same time, he keep it real. That's why I liked it about Everyday Struggle. And when it ended, it left a lot of people wondering, like, damn, like, why Joe Budden just couldn't stay on there, man? But now we know it, because he wanted $50,000 and they was offering him $40,000, man. What y'all think about this, boy B? Months.